Hello again, everybody. Zuckertech is here with my Atak Sportz. Yes, it's been a long time since I've done an Atak Sportz. And here it is for this Monday, April 17th, 2017. Hope everyone had a happy and safe Easter weekend. And now it's time to get back to normal life, including, of course, a lot of sports things. I'm not going to catch up in the last few months because it's been crazy not doing an Atak Sportz, but give you the latest news rolling with the NFL. Well, we know the preseason schedule came out a couple weeks back. We know that Marshawn Lynch is rumoredly going to the Raiders, coming out of retirement. All you gotta do is take care of the red tape involving his contract situation with the Seahawks. But now the regular season schedule might be coming out this Thursday. It was slipped by the president of the Lions. Last week, the Lions unveiled their new uniforms, which look cool, by the way, including the color-washed jerseys, which won't look as ugly as other color-washed jerseys on Thursday night games. That's the only negative about Thursday night games is the colors of those jerseys are fucking ugly as hell. But as he was taking questions, Rod Ward let it slip that the schedule will be unveiled this Thursday. And there is some potential opening week matchups. Obviously, the tradition of opening up the season at the home of the Super Bowl champions is still intact, as the New England Patriots will be opening up the season. Presumably, I'm guessing they always have it like the Thursday after Labor Day. So, September 7th. I thought it was 8th. I think it's like 7th. Yeah, September 7th could be opening day for the football season with the New England Patriots. Rumors are saying they're going to open up against the Chiefs, while the Falcons could begin the Sunday night game to open up their brand new stadium on prime time, maybe against the Dolphins, but we have no word. Unofficial yet until probably Thursday or when the schedule comes out. Hopefully it does come out Thursday. Now, that means we won't have a Super Bowl rematch for the second year in a row to open up the season. Because last year we had the Broncos opening up the season at Super Bowl 50 rematch against the Panthers. So I hope we don't get a rematch this year to open up the season with the Pats and the Falcons. And they're hosting 7 home games that week. So can't wait to see the entire schedule, hopefully on Thursday. See who's going to face him. So there you go. Now, and then the news. Both Bellator and UFC have had events on Friday and Saturday, both free live TV events. Now, I'll say this. UFC was better. Now, Bellator has been sucky. Lately, it's been sucky. Last couple have sucked, really. And this one, no exception. I'm talking about the MMA, not the kickboxing, because it was kickboxing. I'm talking about the MMA portion of our show. It was Eduardo Dantes taking on Leandro Higo. It was supposed to be a title fight, as Higo replaced Darian Culver, but Higo didn't make weight. So it became a regular 3-rounder, 1-8 hole. Dantes destroyed Leandro in a split decision. It was an okay main event for what it was. You know. Then the featherweight co-main was Daniel Weichel against John Teixeira. Like Weichel, I've always been a fan of his work. He's going for submission stuff and takedowns. He's a little bit co-main. You know, a little bit of fight at the loose fight. Didn't do much, but it was a split decision because if they don't do if the decision is split, they didn't do shit. Then we have Lena Ovichkanova taking on Anthony Taylor. Not Anthony. Helen Harper, TKO vicious. She came out in the second round. Actually, yeah. She beat her up in the second round, and then I think they threw the match off after the second round because Lena just destroyed Helen in the second round, and the referee threw it off. And then In the catchweight, Adam Boyks taking on Anthony Taylor, destroyed him in a fight, took him down and got the submission in the near end of the round. Decent little call from Bellator. The kickboxing was a little better. I will give you the results of the kickboxing with Gabor Gorbik taking on Gabriel Varga. Very intense fight with Gabor getting the victory. Split decision. Very interesting fight. I like the kickboxing a little better than MMA these days. Then we had sorry, hold on a second. Hold on.
Call from Span, Laura. Call from.
Hello? So it was one of my mom's friends. I had to give it to her. So, women's featherweight, Joanna Bears taking on Irene Mortons. Damn, that Joanna's a beast. She just destroyed Irene, getting the unanimous decision victory. Then men's welterweight, we had Raymond Daniels against Gofuri Kazma. Oh god, that knockout was insane in the third round. The spinning back kick, oh my god. Raymond got aggressive throughout the entire fight, got the knockout in the third. Man, that was great. Then Joe Schilling, middleweight, taking on Alexander Negua. Very fun main event, co-main. With Schilling looking good, getting the victory unanimous. Then our main event, welterweight division, we had Zoltan Lazak defending his kickboxing welterweight title against the former champion Karim Gaji. And this was a very fun main event here. The first fight was really good with the victory going to Zoltan. This fight is Zoltan's best effort to retain his title. The former champion went at him immediately from the get-go, taking some big strikes, giving it to him, and regaining his title in a split decision victory. Very interesting to end with a split decision. So, there you go. And UFC was on Saturday. Bellator was on Friday. UFC was Saturday on Fox. It began in a featherweight division match against Renato Moicano and Jeremy Heaven Stevens. Very interesting to open up the card with Renato kind of running away from Heaven Stevens, getting some boos from the fans because Evans was really on top of him here. Getting some big striking in, and Renato had some efforts too, and he won by split decision. I thought Jeremy won, and the fans didn't like the decision because Heathen was good and Renato was kind of a pussy because he kind of ran from him, it felt like. Then the middleweight division, next fight was Jacare Souza taking on Warren Whitaker. This is probably a star-making fight for Warren Whitaker. He just destroyed Renato Souza. He looked really good. First round was decent, and the second round was the best round. Got him with the nasty strikes. Almost knocked him off a couple of times, and then got him in the TKO. Big dominant victory for Whitaker, taking down a big star like Souza, a former champion in Strikeforce. And he got beat by this Whitaker guy. He's been up and coming, and now he being a big legend like Jacare Souza. It's definitely going to move him up in the rankings for sure. He's already in the top 10 of the middleweight division rankings. He's definitely going up after that, getting bonus performance of the night honors. Then we have women's strawweight. We have Rose Namajunas taking on Michelle Watterson. Despite Watson's best effort, Thug Wells took over early. Some nasty strikes, some nasty kicks, ending with the submission in the second round. She looked dominant. I think the first round was decent, the second round was better. With her taking over and got the choke in the second round. Dominating performance from Wells. Then speaking of dominant, well, he doesn't get a lot of respect. He is probably the least respected champion in the UFC, but hopefully now he gets a lot more respect, especially he's tied a record. It may break it as the most dominant UFC champion of all time. In the flyweight division, we had Mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson defending his title against Wilson, I forgot to pronounce his name. Wilson Heath, whatever, Weiss or something. And it's supposed to be Johnson's best battle yet. But Johnson's made everyone look like a fucking pansy. Because Johnson is just a freaking monster. He destroyed Wilson. He was too elusive. Will's got some hits here and there, but Johnson just slaughtered him. Nasty spikes and takedowns. Ending with a submission in the third round. Retaining his flyweight championship, looking unbeatable. Winning before the night honor. Co-winning it with Robert Whittaker. He has tied Anderson Silva's record for 10 consecutive title defenses. And he's going for one more to officially become the longest streaking champion. Like to have the most defenses consecutive. That's huge. He needs a new belt. You know, he wants a new belt. Everyone else gets new belts, but not him. He's kind of the Rodney Dangerfield of UFC champions right now. Gets no respect. No respect. But hopefully after this dominant performance this past Saturday night, in tying Anderson Silva for most consecutive title reigns and one away from officially breaking it, he may become the best pound-for-pound fighter in UFC history. And a dominant performance gets some respect now, boy. So there you go. Now before we get to my wall preview, got some very bad news. Bad timing for injuries, especially after big comebacks and call-ups. Of course, I'll get to Finn Balor in my wall preview. But bad news for Revival. They just got called up a few weeks ago, looking dominant and looking like they were going towards the wall tag team titles, bringing new life into that division. But momentum's going down quickly. The Revival were on their final shows as part of NXT. They and Nakamura and Ty Dillinger said farewell to NXT over the weekend, and sadly, Dennis Rouser reportedly got injured and broke his jaw, and will be out until July. Now, take this with a grain of salt. Right now, nothing's been confirmed by WWE. Basically, they're not confirming any injuries these days. They're not confirming Finn Balor's injury at all. Fuck you, Jinder Mahal, is all I gotta say. Fire him, I love a JBL. Anyway, but if this is true with Wilder, it is sad. The timing is bad, man. That means I hope they do something with Dawson, because they had a lot of momentum going on the side. We need New Day the last 2 weeks. And hopefully this won't be a long delay. I'm hearing until July for Wilder, but damn, it's sad to hear. But Hardys do have a match with Cesaro and Sheamus at Payback, but they're probably going to take Revival on next. But we'll see what plans will change with that. So there you go. Now, on with my preview for Monday Night Raw this evening. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't made an attack line in a couple months. We'll take a little hiatus from it. Now it's back, and for the first time in a long time, it's time to count them. The top 5 questions that must... Little pen ink on my fingers. Ink spread on my fingers. That's right. Little ink there. I didn't wash it off yet. Top 5 questions that must be answered tonight on Monday Night Raw. Question number 5. Will Finn Balor wrestle? Well, speaking of bad timing, not only was it bad timing for Dash Wilder to get injured, it's bad timing for Finn Balor as well. Last week he appeared in his first singles match since his triumphant return on Raw 2 weeks ago the night after WrestleMania against Jinder Mahal, who immediately got traded to SmackDown in the shakeup. Now, during the match, there was a stiff forearm. I did see a little bit of Raw last week. I was at Soaring Eagle Casino. I actually watched it on the casino floor. I'll give my reactions of that in a second. About how I reacted to a certain segment that's been viewed 4 million times on YouTube. It made certain haters of a guy say, yeah, he deserves it. Finn got a nasty forearm from Mahal and got knocked out for a bit, but resumed the match. You know, hey, if he had the balls to resume his match against Rollins after his shoulder injury, he can come back from this and continue the match in 1. But then it came out a few days later that he suffered a concussion. Took it off all the house shows this weekend. Now, it is reported he is at Raw, but he is yet to be cleared. Hopefully, he is cleared very shortly. In Columbus, Ohio, at Nationwide Arena. So, hopefully, he's there, and hopefully, he's not out for a while. You know, he just came back, and hopefully, momentum don't slid for him like it does for Revival. Question number 4. Why in the hell is Elias Sampson on the main roster? There is reports about him being on the main roster, and it's officially true. Elias Sampson is on the main roster. too soon, in my opinion. You know, he's still a little green, but hey, if they want to put people in too soon, they like doing that. Just ask Apollo Crews. His career's fucking dead. He's on Raw right now. I don't know if he can get any momentum from that. But Elias Sampson drifted on the wall last week during the tag team match involving the Hardys. It was very intriguing to see him there, and don't know what his intentions are. He didn't talk. He just showed up. I heard he walked around the arena doing one match, then came out. Like, he wasn't on camera for that, but a lot of fans spotted him. And then he came out doing the tag team match. So we'll see. Will they drift around again, or will they actually get involved in something? We shall see. I can't believe Elias is on the main roster now. And DRI still in NXT. Question number 3. How will the new stars from SmackDown do from the shakeup on the first full week? Now, we had the Superstar shakeup last week. It wasn't really a draft. It was just random SmackDown people appearing on Raw and random Raw people on SmackDown. Now, the stars that went to both brands, first up, the mid-card titles switched with Owens on SmackDown and Dean Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion, on Raw. Now, Owens is still U.S. Champion, and he will still face off against Jericho. I'll get to that when we get to our payback question. So, SmackDown got a lot of great people. Raw did too. Raw basically got the entire SmackDown roster for the last 6 months. They got Miz and Maryse, Ambrose, Bray Wyatt. Very puzzling, with his momentum going up and down, with Rowan just returning, and now he's on SmackDown by himself. Bliss and Mickie James, great moves for the women's division. Not the same 4 women fighting every month, every week. Apollo Crews, Kalisto finally get on the Cruiserweight division, damn it, but why did they move Sin Cara to SmackDown? We could have got a Lucha Dragons reunion. But we do have one team together. Keith Slater, Rhino, and Jabba to the stars. Good Hawkins. So, Ambrose had a match with Owens. We'll see who he was feuding with Baron Corbin for a bit. I thought Corbin was champion, but his match on SmackDown turned out to be a non-title match. The Street Fight that should have been at Mania. So, hopefully, we'll see who he's going to feud with next. They're saying Nia Jax is getting the next shot for Bayley, one-on-one. Even if she kind of almost hurt Charlotte last week, botched the fuck out of their match. Very nasty, but she did look dominant despite the botches. I'm looking forward to see how Bliss does. You know, I'm a big Bliss person, not just because she's the same year, same birthday as me, August 9th. But looking forward to see how she's looked awesome on SmackDown. I think she did all she could do with all the women on SmackDown. Now we can see her with Sasha. We can see her against Bayley. We can see her against all these great women on the Raw brand. And Mickie James is there too. Veteran experience is there. And so see how the new stars take effect, because now the holding pattern is over. Now new storylines can begin because everyone's switched. And a lot of people debuted. Nakamura on SmackDown. That's awesome. AJ Styles feud, but not immediate. So, now to question number 2. Payback. Will we get any new matches for that? Now, Kevin Owens and Jericho is still on for Payback, despite the fact that Owens is on SmackDown. Well, not technically, because they're saying the winner of the match at Payback will immediately go to SmackDown as the United States Champion. And I got a spoiler for you, especially those who know the story of Jericho and his Fozzy tour. Owens will win. Owens will retain. Then we got Hardys against his own achievements mid. Even if it was supposed to be for Backlash, but it'd be Owen Wyatt in their House of Horrors match. Not even WWE know what the fuck it is. Is it like the Chamber of Horrors? Can't even think about it. Cringes me. Silly match. I have a soft spot for that match, kind of. It's weird. With the electric chair? You don't see that in TVPG. Fuck no. And Aries gets another shot against Neville. They had a great match at Mania. Hopefully not on the fucking pre-show again. Maybe they learn a lesson. Put them on the main pay-per-view, damn it. So, we'll see if any new matches get added. Obviously, women's match between probably Nia and Bayley might be added. And, of course, no Lesnar. Fuck that, man. That's why I don't like part-time champions. They don't fucking show up every pay-per-view. I think it's great every once in a while with no champion on pay-per-view, especially if the pay-per-views being every 2 weeks. But still, champion needs to defend every time. Come on. With 2-week pay-per-views, might be a good move. Question number 1. We'll go down with Braun Strowman and Woman Reigns. That was a fucking awesome segment last week. I was at Slinger Casino in Mount Pleasant. My mom had a free room, so I joined her. We had 7 beds, don't worry. Leave it at that. I have my phone on me. I was watching them all on my phone. And I did watch the Braun Strowman segment. I was on the casino floor, probably. Everybody was probably thinking of a fucking nut. I was screaming at the phone. Oh my god! When Roman got nailed and attacked by Strowman, and Cross got nailed off the stretcher. I don't care if it was fake or not. It was still an awesome fucking spot. With them being, or a dummy of Roman, being taken up a stretcher and being pulled off the deck. And then Strowman attacked him again and lifted the ambulance on his side. Awesome segment. You both look like a fucking beast. Even though Roman didn't really sell his injuries, he did appear at the house shows over the weekend. But hopefully he still sells it on Raw tonight. But Braun Strowman will open up Raw tonight. They made a little bit of a feud. This is going to be game momentum at the fucking Reigns beat him at the Fastlane and derail his momentum. He had a lot of momentum until Fastlane. And now after losing that and lost the Giant Battle Royal, great way to get back momentum on his side, making him look like a fucking monster. This is the most vicious segment I've seen in a while. It got 4 million hits on YouTube, probably by all woman haters, who said, "You deserve it, motherfucker!" Such as the way I went with Grid Mania. So, see what happens tonight on Raw, tonight at 8, 7 Central on USA Network. That is it for my Raw review and Attack Sports in general. Stay tuned to this channel later on for my Raw review. With that being said, you've been attacked by the sports news from Zach. See you later. Bye-bye.